I had no money, my wife was about to start a new job in 2 months, I was broke, I was skinny, I didn't know what to do in life, I had stopped posting content. I came back from Umrah and I looked at myself in the mirror, I hate what I saw. I'm bloody skinny and I've got no plan. The moment hit me like a bus. For 2 years I had been posting gym content and I've got 0 clients. And then I stopped, I lost my muscles, I lost my momentum. And now I was broke, skinny and stuck. So I did something extreme, I done a dirty bulk. So I can relate to my fat brothers and show them how easy it is to go from fat to fit. So from May to November 2023, for a full 7-8 months, I just ate and I ate and I ate and I got fat on purpose. I did the dirtiest bulk. Bro, I developed moobs. My clothes didn't fit me anymore. My wife called me pregnant. My brothers called me fat every day. I felt crap, I looked crap. I was actually missing some prayers purely because I felt that lazy. I had no energy, brain fog went out the window, discipline went out the window. I looked disgusting and I felt disgusting, but it was all in the name of a great project. But I knew if I'd done this, my fat brothers could relate and they could see me go from fat to fit and they could be like, you know what, if he can do it, I can do it. And it would help me push out some great content and it'd be a great challenge for me as a personal trainer. Can he really get people from fat to fit if he can't even do it for himself? So that's what I done. In that 7 to 8 months, I went from 77 kilos to 100 kilos. I put on 23 flipping kilos of fat and some muscle, albeit, and I let myself go publicly. I was eating everything every day, ASDA missions, eating Skittles, Doritos, crisps, cakes, bagels, donuts. Do you know what I would do as well? I'd actually get cereal, 2 different types of cereal, Golden Nuggets and Cinnamon Crunch. And it doesn't stop there. A pack of Oreos, I'd get 6 Oreos, which is half the packet by the way, crush it up, blue milk, full fat, eat it. Put some more in, the next packet of Oreos as well. Bro, I was eating like crazy. Family members were hiding stuff in the house from me because I just munched through everything. So I got really fat in that time, man, it was terrible. And then for my honeymoon and anniversary, I actually went to Qatar with my wife and I enjoyed myself. But when I came back, I was like, crap man, I'm 100 kilos. And I had initially planned to do this dirty bulk up until the end of the year, but I thought, crap, I've hit 100 kilos. It's disgusting, I look disgusting, I feel disgusting. Boom, we're coming back from Qatar and we're starting the cut. Let's get absolutely shredded now. Photo shoot ready, 6-pack defined, let's do it. And let's show all these fatties, look, if I can do it, you can do it. I was done bulking, I was fed up with it and I thought, all right, let's get shredded. So, I found out my maintenance calories, cut up 500 from there, and I didn't even start cardio, I didn't even do steps. For the first 30 days actually, I ate crisps and chocolate every single day for the first 30 days to show everyone, look, you can eat what you want and still lose fat. And in the first month, I dropped 3 kilos. The hardest part was just having patience. I knew I'm not gonna get a 6-pack in 1, 2, 3 months. It's just about being consistent and disciplined every single day, not now and then when you feel like it. It tested me. Do I really have the discipline? Am I really going to be patient? But it paid off. And what ended up happening was I was far more disciplined in other areas of my life. My salah, my namaz, my work, and everything started to get slowly better. A couple months down the line, family and friends started saying, oh wow, look, you're looking a bit leaner. You look like you've lost some weight. And I felt better. I had more energy, less brain fog. On the football pitch, I felt lighter. I was enjoying my sport. Clothes were fitting a lot better. I felt slimmer. I just felt a lot healthier as an individual. Albeit, still no 6-pack, but I knew a 6-pack doesn't come overnight. I had to still keep grafting and pushing, but I didn't cut out restaurants with friends and family. I didn't cut out holidays with my mates or trips down south. I was still enjoying life, just being in a calorie deficit and controlling what I was eating. Then 5 to 6 months in the cut, I was at 85 kilos and I actually wanted to push my standard of coaching. So I hired the best personal trainer in the UK so I could level up my gold standard of coaching for my clients, and he helped me and he pushed me and we tracked my steps, my cardio, my diet even more. And do you know what happened? 3 months later, I got a 6-pack, but that wasn't enough. I said to him, push me even more, let's do a photo shoot. So 2 months after that, after a full year of cutting and still going on trips and holidays, I done a photo shoot and I got absolutely shredded from 100 kilos to 72 kilos, shredded. I looked like I had just taken part in a movie. I looked like a hero. I felt like a hero. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I loved it. My confidence was through the roof. My energy was through the roof. My health was through the roof. No brain fog. And funnily enough, in November, that's when I made my most money in my business ever. Why? Because I was the healthiest. I was the most confident. I was the best version of myself. And if you see here in these photo shoot pictures, I looked amazing and I felt amazing. And it took me 1 year to go from morbidly obese to absolutely shredded movie star finish. And I'm not even gonna exaggerate, it was amazing. And that's what I wanted to show you fatties out there. You can go from fat to fit and you can get a six pack. You just need to put the work in. Every day I was working, I was believing in myself, I was pushing myself. Yes, now and then I took a diet break where a week off every couple of months where I wasn't dieting and I was just enjoying some foods for a mental break, a diet break, and then back on it. But 90% of the year I was in a calorie deficit, controlling everything, and it worked. Thank God I committed to something though, because what if I didn't? I would still be fat. I wouldn't have risked everything to go all in my business. I would have had no clients, no money, I'd have been broke. But alhamdulillah, I took those risks, got fat on purpose, got shredded on purpose, got more clients than ever, more money than ever, more business than ever. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Put the effort in your gym, your fitness, the ambitions you want, and it will pay off. Because if I hadn't done it, I'd be broke, I'd be fat, depressed, and working for my dad. No offense to my dad, obviously. I'd have quit the gym and I would have quit on myself. So if you're watching this, please push yourself. Invest in yourself. I'm not saying you need to hire me as a personal trainer, but invest in yourself so you can become the best version of yourself, so you can feel amazing, you can feel confident, you can get out of that rut, and you can be the man you're supposed to be for your friends and family. Once you start showing up in all areas of your life, the results will compound, and you can live the life you actually want and be a strong Muslim. This wasn't just a fitness journey, this was a self-respect journey, and it started with a very uncomfortable decision. So get uncomfortable, push yourself, and change your life.